Warning: you will hear adult language in this video. If you are offended by adult language, student of the game FX is not liable for the damage done to your virgin ears. Alright, day 5 of the trial. So, as always, let's start going down the list and looking for trades. Let's start with the daily. It's Sunday, so we might have a new structure forming, etc, etc. So Aussie CAD. Nice bullish, nice bearish push on the daily. Potentially could come to this area here. Right. On the 4 hour, looks like that. Just broke a mini low, but see, we're still here. But we did break under this like short-term trend line. And we're kind of at the low here. Honestly, the strategy that I back tested recently would probably honestly feels a lot easier than what I've been doing, but I'm not gonna switch to it. It's got 47% at 23 trades. I know I need to do 100. I can't be lazy about this. I gotta go and back test my shit 100 times at least, and then I gotta optimize. And I didn't even trade like bi-directional trades. I just traded with whatever direction was going on for the overall trend. But I'm rambling, So anyways, Aussie CAD, I don't think I'm going to trade that today. It's too close to the area where it needs to be decisive. Probably tomorrow it'll have busted through here, came back and retest, came back up to retest, or test from the top, test from this area here, and then went back up to test possible trend line or break these highs. But we'll see. Aussie Chief, just downward pizza thing. I don't know. Daily, also downward pizza thing. We could be seeing another big impulsive push down to here, but otherwise we're just kind of maintaining this downward momentum. Not much going on here. It's nice and boring. If we get, let me do this here. So if we get a little push up to the top of this here and we reject somewhere in this area back under, I would say I'd want to enter there. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting an alert right here, and then we'll see what's going on. So what I'm gonna actually start making notes, because what I realized when I was reviewing my videos is that I will change what I say I'm gonna do by the end of my trading session just to get a trade going, which is not good. What I should do instead is just not take the trade and go to bed, because what ended up happening was I got in way too early for some of that price action to play out. Project from upper edge of zone / trend line downwards. Okay. So we got that going. Let's go back to the 4 hour for Aussie again. It's the same damn thing, right? I just didn't draw pizza over here. Once again, we're just waiting for price to come down to here before looking for a buy, because price broke this shit up here, this level here, closed above, came back down. So what I'm seeing is that this is a bullish push, which we broke structure, and then we're just coming back down for a pullback before continuing up. Ready for pullback to complete. On the daily. would look for very short term and buys long term. And the reason I said sells very short term is because, like, if this wick can do this, that means a candle can come down here, tap it, and then we're looking for buys after that point. And you know, we just don't know what's gonna happen right now. All we know is that it just broke. It just broke the low here, but the candles didn't close. It just closed below it. It just kind of sat on top of it. Then we got some wicks here that made that where price went to, but we bought off of it. So I mean, we could come back, break this high, fill in some of this price here, and then come down, or we can just come down from here. I mean, other thing I can see is that we just fucking shoot up from here, but right now I'm not sure. Price action will be clear another time, but it is not this time. I don't really see a problem with, like, I'd kind of want to go for a sell here, but at the same time it feels kind of risky as well. Probably less risky than a buy though. Aussie US still looking the same. All these Aussie pairs, of course, are gonna look very similar, but you know, let's see what we got. So on this one, we actually pushed past these lows here a little bit. So once again, we're just waiting to see where these Aussies are retesting. And this one also broke a high over here. Let's check dollar. It did exactly what I said it was going to do the other day, which is retest off of this. So that's awesome. So I didn't, like, I watched that video and I was like, whoa, I completely disregarded whatever the fuck I said about this dollar. So that's why I'm writing notes. Okay, Aussie US, so CAD yen and CAD chief pretty much look the same. So let's look at CAD yen. Okay, so CAD yen, we are in this like overall bearish type of structure here. We pushed down, came back up, failed to even get up to this here, pushed down, closed below this here. We could be seeing a bullish push from here up to here, or we could just see some rejection from this area in here somewhere. However, if price returns all the way up here, it'll most likely break and then clear the top as well. It's just hard to say. I mean, we have a lot of missing price down here. I think that's also prevalent on the higher time frames. Yep, like the 10-hour here. I mean, it's all missing price there. So ideally, I mean, we'd want that to be filled in so that price can continue. What's this over here? So I think, considering how much missing price is there to be filled in, I would say I'm more likely looking for a sell right now than a buy. Even yeah, I'm looking for a sell versus a buy. The only thing that's really holding me up right now and why I'm like pausing and not 100% sure is the way that kind of structure is moving. But we have this high here and we have this lower high here. And then we have this low, and then this lower low if we count the wicks. We do have a body close under it, as you can see here, so that might help us out for a sell. So I think what I'm looking for then, I'm coming back down to the 1 hour, is I want to see a rejection from like this area here, between the two ferns, these two greens. Kind of want to see a rejection from there, and if not, then just any rejection from below this point, because if it gets up here and clears this, then we can probably consider this more bullish, I would say. I'm actually going to put this on the separate screen so I can watch this, because that's looking like it's about to be ready, but I don't know when. So I got the 1 hour time frame over there. We're just gonna watch the CAD yen for a little bit. Chief yen. That's just dubstep right now. A case could be made for a sell, but I'm gonna not trade this right now. It's like, it's been consolidating for a really long time. It just doesn't seem like it's the one for me right now. I might be able to get some like scalps off of this, but I'm not really excited about any of this structure when I'm flipping through it. Very choppy, very, very choppy. Okay, so let's go over here to Urazi. This one's also pretty choppy. It's still rejecting from the zone that we marked out last week, which is cool. I would like to see a sell here. I mean, it looks like price is struggling to go either way with all these indecision candles. There's a lot of sells from up here, and the daily is bearish right now, but we just got a double top here. The only thing is we got this slightly upward slant here, so if we get a break below that, I'd like to see price probably go down to here. Ideally it would come down to my what's it called, my alert, and then basically we would look for buys from there. But this is actually really hard to say right now. Here, I would say this is more of a sell than a buy. I mean, if we came past this alert, I don't know. I feel like price would clear out the orders in this below this level here, but that's pretty far away right now on this pair, at least. Because this is the daily chart, right? So that would be 132 pips, and like a 4-hour candle is going to be 40 pips. So basically we just have to see a full like plow from here to clear that out before going up. And right now I'm just not convinced yet. This is the 5-minute. You can see we have a channel, kinda. Well, not really a channel, I guess. Probably more like a wedge or pie, or what's this shit called? This one right here. Pizza. Right? This is only 5 minutes making big sweeping moves. Here's the 30-minute. If we draw a zone here, it already rejected from that area twice. I'd want to see what happens if it comes back up for another retest, or if we break this low here, then I would probably jump down to the 5-minute to see where we can hop on from. So I'll put an alert here. Might not need the alert, honestly. Shit. So what I'm kind of looking for now that it broke is a retest. I mean, I could probably if I wanted to take the riskier trade, I could hop in from here and then put the stop loss like right here. So like it would be a pretty fucked up trade. But if I wanted to impatiently enter, this is kind of what I would do. I'm actually thinking about doing it just because of the way this candle looks, but it's 11:42. We still got 15 minutes on the 1 hour candle, and this 5-minute candle ain't closed yet. I mean, it's a lot of action dumping down here. I mean, we had a lot of momentum. It's just, let's see. I'll get in for a sell. The music's hitting right, so I'm gonna get in for that sell. What is this, Euros? Go down the 5-minute. All right, trade is on. It's actually like 19 pips. Hopefully, oh, this is 19, so it's like this. So my take profit's actually down here. Really wide stop. Honestly, I would have actually liked it to be above this here, because basically the way I see it is that price can go up to anywhere in this zone before rejecting to the downside. And we got in impatiently. We didn't wait for like no retest, none of that shit. We just went in. Trade is on your Aussie 101.5. Let's go. And I'm still watching our CAD yen over here. We're pushing up into that zone right now, so we'll see what's happening there as time goes on. Euro Aussie is really interesting. This is the impatient entry, just because we saw this momentum and we saw it break this short-term trend line here. We're about to come down to this low here. So this may be something to be scared about. The price may just come back to the bottom of this, or maybe even up to here, and then continue going our way. We have a very wide stop loss, but it doesn't matter because it's all 101.5. So as long as it goes my way before it goes the opposite way, we're good to go. All right, let's go back to the 4 hour. Wait for some more trades. Euro's just dumping tonight, it looks like, at least for now. We can see here, I don't remember when I drew this or what I drew it based on, but looks like price has been respecting this trend line since last month, August 17th. So this could be the time where it breaks it, or it could be the time where we get another bounce. Either way, we're just waiting. We could sell down to this trend line if we want to take the risky trade. I'm already selling a euro, so I'm just gonna chill. Euro Chief broke this shit, came back to retest. Now we're kind of consolidating a little bit. Let's go check the daily. So I would say that it would probably be more likely to come down to here, just based on the way that this push looks. I don't want to sell another euro, but man, selling the euro looks grand. Like, it looks fantastic to be selling the euro right now, honestly. Like, I would just take 4 trades based on this euro price action right now, and maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do it, like, it's not what I do, so I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying, like, if we're looking at all these things and they're all dumping, why not? Why not just be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna fucking, hey, everyone else is doing it, let me get it too, you know? Like, not necessarily FOMO, but just like, it looks right. It looks right. Euro yen is just trying to do some stuff, trying to clear out these orders on the weekly. On the daily, we're going down too. We just broke a low, came back up, retested. We're still going down. We are in this zone here, and we just tested off of it. Did not clear out the orders, so we may clear out the orders and then go back up. And it's, oh man, this euro yen or euro New Zealand, all these things are looking really good for a sell. This is euro yen. I thought I clicked on euro yen, but okay, so Euro US just broke that zone that we had marked out last week. So let's see. Euro is, man, shoot. I feel like I'm leaving money on the table. Let's see what happens. We'll review it. We'll see if we should have taken all these euro trades. Okay, pound Aussie is going in an uptrend structure. Pound CAD dumping from this big ass zone. What is that? Oh, it's a big ass daily zone. Okay. What am I trading? Am I trading Euro Aussie or CAD? Euro Aussie. So let me. I might sell this pound CAD, honestly, because we're rejecting from this daily zone. Right. This is the daily here. In the next area would probably be these levels here that it would stop at for a retest. Okay. On the 4 hour, we failed to break above this wick, or close above this wick, I should say, and then we rejected. So we have the daily zone is rejecting from, and the 4 hour zone that it is rejecting from, right? And then on the 1 hour, it's just dump city. It's just dump city. Scary thing if we just hop in now arbitrarily is you might get caught on this area here. And this is the area that price had like jumped up, broke structure from, said howdy doody, got the fuck out, right? So, and maybe kind of scary to just hop in here. You may not just want to hop in here. But it sure would be nice if price gave us a retest. 25 pips, right? We'll see. Hey, price might want to do us a solid and give us a retest. We'll draw a fib. Let's say we want to sell from anywhere above the 50. He may be like, hey, student of the game, why don't we do that for the Euro Aussie? And the reason for that is I'm impatient and not consistent. So we should have done that for the Euro Aussie, but I'm a student of the game and I'm still learning. So for this, I mean, our stop loss is right in that premium price area. I'm kind of sad about that. Anyways, let's go back to pound cat. And okay, so we'll see. Guess I'll put an alert here, and we'll say waiting for price to reject from 50% to look for a sell. CAD yen, I'm gonna sell that because we're getting rejection from our zone. Here's the 1 hour. Here's the 5 minute. I'm gonna do a wide stop loss. Basically something like this. And I'm gonna skip my 1 to 1.5 off that CAD yen. Okay, 9.5 pips. $8.8 pips. Trade is on. One thing I don't like is that it didn't break this low. What would have been safer was just to wait for this low to break and then get in there. 8.8 and then 1 to 1.5 is here. CAD yen trade is on. We got 2 going now. And they're both looking worse for the wear. That's fine. Yeah, see, the theme of the night is going to be patience here, honestly. Getting into trades too quick, definitely not the way you want to do this. This may want to come deeper into the zone. I may have gotten in way too early, but we will see. Because this still looks pretty bullish, like nothing's stopping that, right? But on the 4 hour, our bias is sales. Even though we never broke. I mean, we did break this, but we never came back above. We never closed above this wick. So that's kind of what I'm counting on. We're still in this bearish range and structure here. This may just be a point of consolidation. All right, check on Euro Aussie. Yep, he's doing just what we said he would do if we were impatient. That's fine. All right, so we got 2 trades, CAD yen, Euro Aussie. All right, let's continue. Check on our other euros just to see what we're missing. Euro US looks like a great sell. But we won't just take that one. All right, pound Aussie. What are we in? CAD yen, Euro Aussie. So pound Aussie would basically be the same as our Euro Aussie trade. Well, be similar, not exactly the same. So pound CAD, we put some notes on the chart, right? Nope, we didn't. Thought we did. Was that another chart? Oh man. I'm assuming that we're gonna wait for this 50 to sell and then clear out some shit. Let's see. because it's rejecting from the daily area, then rejecting from the 4-hour area. So we want it to just come to the 50 so we can continue this sell down to here. Okay, that makes sense. We're just waiting for that. Okay. All right, so all right, so we got that on there for pound CAD. Pound yen, it looks like sells to me, but not, I don't know. Pound yen, I don't think, actually, well, this is a very weird thing, because I was saying it looked like sells to me initially, but then I realized that based on our analysis last week, we're actually still moving kind of up because we never broke any lows. We're consolidating, but we're consolidating kind of in an upward fashion, because we didn't break this low here, but we broke this high, and now we're above this low. So this is our new low here. I might as well, I'm gonna clean it up. So this is our current low here that we need to look to break, and this is our current high. So if price comes down, it can basically play in this sandbox. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look for an entry right now, but just something I'm looking at. It could be a sell right now and immediately turn around for a buy. These are looking a little better. Looking a little better. Okay. Pound New Zealand. This looks like a definite sell. I mean, look. All this structure and shit right at this area. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Yep. Huge amount of seller's pressure. I'm gonna hop on this Pound New Zealand sell. A lot of selling pressure, a lot of lows broken. I'm gonna make the stop fairly wide so that we don't have to worry too much about retests, because we're entering these all like really impatiently. I probably don't need to enter them like this, but unfortunately I have work tomorrow, so I have to place these trades in a fashion that works around my work lifestyle. My 9-to-5 lifestyle currently. It would most likely change when I am a funded trader and make enough and save enough where I can quit. But right now I've got to place trades within the window of having to go to sleep, so I only usually have between 1 to 3 hours to find trades. So best we can do is analyze the directional bias and then kind of just get with the program here. So that's what I kind of got going on. Pound New Zealand trade is on. Yeah, we're just trying to get 1 to 1.5. Sell into here. So if we go to 1 hour, we're just thinking it's gonna basically sell, clear this shit out, and then do whatever it needs to do. But so far we've had mostly, the only thing that I think is kind of strange about this is that price is curving upward, right? And if I were to actually draw this like not ridiculous, Oh man. I think there's actually a tool that does this, but I don't know how to use it. Oh man, I can't even draw though. So price is curving upward, right? And we got our trend line-ish thing here. So if this thing comes to bounce, we still have a lot of room. And we don't have to worry about falling short if it's coming down to this. If let's just do it straight, right? So there you go. I was just being silly, honestly. So that's 3 trades on. We'll spot check. Not looking so hot still, but we'll keep going. We got one more trade to find. Call this series Trade Hunters. Come on, pound. How can I not sell pound US right now? It's like mirroring itself. Oh man. Already selling a pound though. How a nasty Nas. No, see that's a trap. That is a trap through and through. You know that's a trap because it looks like a buy, but it's probably a sell. Hey, it looks like a long-term buy, but a short-term sell. I don't like a buy. I don't like no buy sells. New Zealand chopping up everywhere right now. I'm not even trying to do any analysis on these. SP 500 looks same as Nasty Nas. S30, my old friend. See, now he makes me want to buy because he's rejecting past my 50. Since he's rejecting past my 50, let's get on 5. All right, I'm gonna enter this one for a buy with the stop loss a little bit wide as well here. Basically, the reason I'm doing this is because rejecting from our 50% area they plotted last week, and we're making kind of like short-term bullish structure. So if we were to retest, if we go by the rule of 2 candle pullback, we already missed one, right? But I believe that because of the way that this is bottoming out here, we are testing around this area, which means that we are okay and clear to go up for a little bit. So I'm going to place that trade on. Okay. Where is... There we go. It's always weird on this with the US 30. But there we go. Execute trade. Trade is on. We got the stop loss right under here. Oh, we did 103, right? Yeah, so it's like right here. Here's 101.5. All right. We got our 4 trades. We've got US 30, Pound New Zealand, CAD Yen, and Euro Aussie. Looking like we're quite bearish today. We got 3 sells and a buy. Aussie Chief just informed me that something's happening. Okay, so we're waiting for price to reject from here. We're in the upper zone / upper trend line right now. So we want to see how the price is reacting. I mean, honestly, the market might just be like, fuck that wedge, bro. Like, cause look at this. I mean, it's doing some stuff with some consolidation and some lot of tests at the bottom here. If I were price and I just wanted to push up, I might do it from here. Unfortunately, I am not I'm not Price, so I can't predict the future. I can only try. If we don't get rejection from here, then we can just let this trade go. On the 4 hour, I mean, we're still gonna be bearish until we break our high here, right? So, I mean, there's still a lot of room to grow. Or drop, I mean, we're kind of in a spot where we don't know what Price wants to do. We'll see. Wait, CAD yen, that's not what I wanted. See, should have waited. CAD yen's like, hey, bro, should have waited for me to break the low. Never broke the low, so what are you doing? What are you doing selling here? What are you doing selling? That's what CAD yen's doing. He's telling me. He's talking shit. Euros, he's like, oh man, you should have just waited. You should have just waited for me to break the low. Why didn't you wait for me to break the low? And I'm just impatient. Pound New Zealand. Ooh boy. This is that the heart attack candle. This is where the rubber meets the road. And US 30 is like, hey man, you're buying me at the all-time high. You need to chill. You need to chill right now. Let's take off the ketchup and mustard for a minute. Actually, I don't know. I like it. I'll leave it. But it is it's very interesting because I bought in the middle of nowhere. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Right now it's looking so. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen for the rest of the night. But we got our 4 trades on. I think it's okay if we stop, like, you know, watching now, because if I watch it, I'm gonna touch it, and I don't want to touch it. I want to let it run. CAD yen, he can't decide what he wants. He just wants to scare me a little bit. Give me a heart attack candle. Where are y'all? That's my trades. I got 4 trades on. I don't think I'm gonna wait for the other alerts to trigger. My chief yen finally deciding to move in one direction, but we're not gonna just hop on that. We good. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will post an update tomorrow.